Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing the Apex weapons tier list. And to start off this tier list, you can probably guess, it is the Mozambique. This gun is garbage. If it had a few extra shots, it'd be good. But if it had more damage, you know. Like, I don't want to have to rely on hammer point an entire match. Because half the time when I find a Mozam, I don't end up finding hammer point. Or when I find hammer point, I don't end up finding a Mozam. And then you have to break the shield, and you may have red, it ain't gonna work out. So, yeah, it's the last on the tier list. Next up is the P20. It's the standard pistol. It's pretty decent, but you gotta have a good trigger finger, and same thing like the Mozam. You have to rely on hammer point just for it to be really good. And I feel for a standard pistol, it should be near the bottom of the list. So, next off, we have the L-Star. The L-Star used to be broken back in Season 2 when it first came out. Ever since then, it's been slowly getting worse, but it just got a buff. I feel like the L-Star is kind of it's like a really decent weapon. It's just it doesn't fit my playstyle. By the way, it's my opinion. I'm kind of connecting these to my playstyles. The L-Star is decent, and I like the weirdness of it. Next up on the list is the charge rifle. What used to be the weapon for farming damage is now a laughing stock. I mean, yeah, it has damage drop off, and it has a lot of range on it, but it's not the greatest. I would pick up any other sniper than this, and that's why it's on this. That's why it's there. Next, we have the alternator. It used to be good for stuff around. R9 outshines it with fight ammo SMG. I feel if they gave it back destructor rounds, with maybe nerf the damage or the mag size, it would be perfect. Now, next up on the list is the Havoc. What used to be the greatest gun now is a recoil central. Now, don't get me wrong, it destroys close range. Legit, you can just hip fire with it, boom, it's all dead. It's a great competitor to the Vault, except it's not supposed to be great close range. It's supposed to be an AR. That's what I'm talking about, like the recoil. I was not trying to control recoil at all there. That's why it's here. Now, next up on the list is the Sentinel. Don't get me wrong, the Sentinel's not bad, but it takes your heals to be able to make it amazing, like a creeper. That's why it's not really the greatest. Now, yes, it's bolt action. I feel like bolt action snipers are supposed to be really powerful because the bolt action in it. Kraber's really powerful. Kraber's bolt action. I thought the Sentinel was gonna be the greatest sniper. No, now yes, some people are good with it, like Lulu. If you saw her video on Sentinel, she's really good with it. But personally, I feel it's not the greatest. And now, next up on the list is the Scout. Now, y'all are gonna be really confused with this. Remember, this is my opinion, and I'm also comparing this to my playstyles and how much I actually like the gun, like using it. I don't like using the Scout, but I was not gonna make it the last thing because I know it's powerful. I just personally don't like using it. That's why it's here. Next on the list is the triple take. One of the better snipers, second best sniper in my opinion. It just requires a slower playstyle with that charge up time. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing, but I just feel it just doesn't fit my playstyle, and you have to have choke equipped for it to be devastating. And that's why it's on this spot in the list. Now, let's come to the RE. Now, yes, the RE is higher up than the alternator because I feel the RE can, kind of kill a bit faster, have a better chance of winning the fight, you know? Like, whoever has the alternator, whoever has the RE and whoever has the alternator, RE is more likely to win. It also depends on the person's aim. Let's say they're both great at aiming. The RE is gonna win. That's why I put it higher than the alternator. Now, let's go on to where the weapons start to become really good, and you start to see them a lot more. Start that off, we have the Wingman. What is probably one of the better guns. It's nerfed time and time again, but it's still one of the better guns. I like it. It fits my playstyle, but y'all see my aim with it. Now we have the Spitfire. Now, this thing is so annoying recently. It is the most annoying thing recently. With damn near zero recoil, it is so hard to get a long range engagement when they have a Spitfire and you have like an R3. That fight, have fun winning that fight. Now, if you have a gold barrel on your R3, they don't have a barrel, you might win that fight. And if they have a gold barrel, you're dead. Not controlling recoil there, might I add. It's all around good weapon and great mag size. But next we have the Devotion. Best OMG. Just, I don't really use it too much, but it's probably one of the best guns. I have 20 bullets. Like, 48 round mag. Can't really compete with it. Great close range. It's just its recoil that's the problem. If its recoil wasn't as much, it'd be the greatest gun. Next we have the Flatline. Flatline is like the AK. It's like an AK of the game. Once you learn how to control the recoil, it is probably the best AR. But its recoil is what sets it from being the best. Next we have the Hemlock. It's a burst. Don't get me wrong, bursts are amazing in this game. Like, my friend Colby, he can destroy this thing. In his hands, they're all beamed. And with the single fire, you cannot beat it. But there's one AR that outshines it, in my opinion. But we won't get to that. We have the Mastiff. Now, you're probably wondering, why is the Mastiff here? It's the best shotgun. Not in my opinion. Now, if I'm running an SMG and a shotty, I'm more likely to run the Mastiff. But I feel one shotgun outshines it the most in all around damage and being a shotgun, and that is the Eve 8 round, fully automatic. Boom. Just did that to him. Did that to the bot. It's probably my favorite shotgun other than the Peacekeeper. Might I add that all the care package weapons are above everything on this list. Double tap, you don't need it on it. Now, like, it's better. It's not really the best, but when you have a purple shotgun bolt, that's its fire rate. Really good up close, decent far, probably best shotgun. Here is the best AR. The bread and butter of ARs. With virtually not a lot of recoil, decent damage for a light ammo weapon. It is probably my favorite gun. Well, AR-wise speaking. Like, you get the good attachments, those attachments I have on there. If you get these attachments on it, that happens. Now next is the Volt. One of the best SMGs. I don't really know how I can... Like, the R9 and the Volt are kind of tied for the best SMG. I feel like the Volt's very good situational, but I prefer the Volt being on this spot. So, you could probably already guess what's next on this list. That is the R99. Greatest SMG in my opinion. Super strong, and yeah. For one clip, someone that has red, might I add, even if they have 45. Best SMG, nothing competes to it. I mean, well, yeah, the Volt competes to it, but they're both equal in my opinion. I hope you guys enjoy.